Hi everyone, this is Joanne from Just Dream Big, and today's video is about traveling and budgeting for your travel. Now, here on my screen is a example of a trip, a 2-week trip to Croatia. It's a beautiful country in the Mediterranean. It's part of the Balkans, and I have been to Croatia before in the same time frame 2 years ago after they won second place at the World Cup. So that's really great. But here I'm showing you how I budget for how I budget for most of my trips. So I break it down into categories. I do my research. So these costs are actual real costs of flights, accommodations, my experience from spending on meals, snacks, excursions, and pocket money and souvenirs. Now, I'm not one for fancy accommodations because I'm traveling as a single person, so I normally stay in really nice hostels that are, right in the heart of the city or near the beach. So these are actually up to date prices on reasonable accommodations and airfare that I found online today. And today is June 4th. So this is kind of like a mock spreadsheet of what I would be expecting in terms of costs, when it's due, how much I have to save per week, and whether or not it's been completed. So as you can see here, I have a airfare of $700. It would be due on July 10th. Now I'm estimating that time because I would be putting that ticket cost on my airline credit card, and this is when the bill is due. So that would be $117. And then let's say I completed the savings, or I paid it off already, then I would just put a green X or check mark and then the date, for example, I paid it off. Then I would go down here to accommodations, $650 total, due on the 14th. So that would be in 11 weeks. So that would be $59. This is pretty self-explanatory. Meals and snacks. I no, so having stayed at a hostel or an Airbnb, you have access to a kitchen. So I do a combination of both cooking my meals and then treating myself out. I will do my best to eat affordably and then treat myself to like one big meal, maybe, or fancy meal, maybe twice or three times a week. So $600 divided by 11 is 54. Okay. Now this is where it can get kind of pricey, but checking online, now once you get to Split, there are so many excursion and tourists offices in and around near Diocletian's Palace, along the main street where the bus depot is. So you can get a lot of great deals. I had a lot of very affordable excursions and transportation, whether it was by boat or by, and when I mean boat, I'm talking like huge boats, or speedboats, or I also took the bus. I remember up to Kirka. So was it Kirka or Plitvice? But I roughly around 550, and so that would be $50. Pocket money, you know what? It was the souvenirs I got were not that expensive. Now, if you love wine, and Croatia has excellent wine, you'd probably want that, you'd probably like treasure that more and then have them have that winery ship it to your home at an additional cost. But most of my experience traveling. I try not to get too many souvenirs, maybe something more meaningful to me. So roughly $200, so that's about $18 saved a week. So for every week, it would average $298. Oops, 298. What's going on here? $298 for the first 6 weeks, and then after that airfare is paid off, it would be $181. So it's affordable. I mean, if I even started, 6 months ago, this would be way cheaper per week if you break it down. I mean, it is doable. If you have the will, there's a way. I told myself that I would, you know, travel the world as much as I can on a, obviously responsibly on a budget. I can't go crazy, but this is a example of a very affordable and doable budget for someone that's really watching their spending. So I hope this video helps, and let me know in the comments below, what other ways you budget, or I have some friends that pretty much just say they just put everything on a credit card and then worry about it at the end. I can't do that. I would get a heart attack, and I just think that's like, oh my goodness, where's my money going? But I hope this helps. I hope everyone's having a great start to their summer, and please remember to subscribe and like and comment below. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye, guys.